Hello everybody, welcome to my first YouTube video. Today we will be going over some Lorcana deck techs, mainly revolving around the Red Panda package. Yes, these are proxies solely for the purpose of them, obviously, Attack of the Vine not being out anywhere yet. So, without further ado, let me introduce myself first. Hi, my name is Blue Falcon. I do Lorcana content. I will start be doing locals content as well. I play the official game. I'll explain more in the comments if you guys want more info about me. Of course, there's stuff I won't reveal, like my actual name, stuff like that. But I feel like that's obvious. But anyway, let's get right into it. So starting off for our 1-drop slot, we have only one 1-drop. That being 4 copies of the Maylin Lee lead vocalist. Maylin Lee is just really good for a 1-drop because not only is it a 0-3, sure it has Singer 3 and it can't sing without sing together, but on turn 3 or even turn 4, once you get the big Maylin Lee, which we'll see later, and no, that was not the one I was showing you before, that was Ming Lee, you can sing this since it has to sing with sing together. And that's why we play 4, just to maximize the odds of seeing the Maylin on turn 1. Now, if we're on the draw on the game, this is our 1-drop that we would like to do. That being 4 copies of Angel Siren Singer. I don't think I need to explain much. If you know about this card, I don't think I really need to explain myself why this card's in here. Yeah, pretty much speaks for itself. It's just a really good Singer 3. Just better than Maylin, even. And it has the underdog effect. So you can play that turn 1. If you're going second, that is. Next, for our 2-drops, we have 4 copies of Powerline Taking the Stage. Powerline is just a really reliable 2-drop Singer 4, and it has a good 3-2 stat line, as you can see right here. Sure, quest for 1, but we're not going to be questing. Mainly, we're going to be exerting this guy to sing. Yeah, you guys got to hint the sleeves. I'll reveal them at the end. Actually, no. I'll reveal them now. Yes, these are the shout-out to Hasbro for the My Little Pony Generation 5. Shout-out Philomena Petals for the sleeve choice for this deck. But yeah, so back to the power lines. So yeah, we play 4 of those. Next is a 1 of, that being Ursula Vanessa. Really, it's only in here. You could cut this for like a 3rd Ming Lee, which you'll see later, which we only play 2 of, which is a bit of spoiler, but we're going to get there eventually anyways. So, you have this as another Singer 4 option, in case just on that off chance you don't hit the power line on turn 2, or if you don't hit the Angel on turn 2, like if you're on the play first, per se. Now, that is it for the 2-drops. Moving on to the 3-drops. We have 4 copies of Ming Lee Proud Parent. Ming Lee is just very reliable because late game it's cheap because it pays 1 less to play it if you have a character named Maylin Lee in play, and another 1 less if you played a song this turn. So most of the time later in the game, you're going to be getting this thing down for 1 ink, which is really good because it's a 2-3 and it quests for 2. So this is a good, reliable source. Also, this is the shift one for the big Ming Lee you will see later on. Am I glazing the Ming Lee a lot? Yes, absolutely. Is it because it's that good? Yes, absolutely. But now, I'm going to show you guys something that you will never be able to cut out of this deck. It is just way too good. I mean, not that you'd cut anything else. But we have 4 copies of Maylin Lee Losing Control. This card is so good. Not only an Amber Ruby in this deck, but also an Amber Steel Song that you would get post-rotation. So, yes, this is a 2-3, 3-drop, Inkable that quests for 1. Looks pretty basic, like, oh, Blue, why is this so good? Well, my dear commenter, its effect, Red Panda Power, is why it is so good. This card is absolutely insane. Chef's kiss to this card. Because when you play this character, this reads, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Red Panda character or a song card and put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Not only the fact that this can find other red pandas, which we have a bunch of in this deck. Man, it's pretty much the deck synergy, but you already know that. But we also combine our songs that you will see later on. Next for the 3-drop, our final character 3-drop, we have 3 copies of Powerline Musical Superstar. This, I haven't really used much in my testing. I feel like you could go down to 2, maybe even 1 of this Powerline. Or you could just cut it straight out and play something else. I don't know what you'd replace, maybe another Ming Li or something, like same with the Ursula Vanessa from earlier. But for me, I like this 3, just on that off chance if you played a song this turn, this character does gain Rush, and it's a 4/3, and it quests for 1, but we're not going to be questing with this thing. It's either going to be a shift target for the big power line, which obviously I will see later, or it's going to be a smackdown target. By the way, what I call smackdown targets is pretty much play it down, and then you just essentially give it Rush and just run it into something. And that's its whole purpose. And now for our final 3-drop. This is our first song card of the deck, and I'm sure you all know it if I say the word Angel. If you know, you know. We have 4 copies of Akud et Imuti. Akud is just so good at getting bigger bodies on the board earlier. Not only do you pay 2 ink less for this character, for 2 things actually. 1, the Ming Li can sing it. 2, the Powerline can sing it. 3, you not only pay 2 less, but it replaces itself by drawing a card. This card is just, it's too good, honestly. And the fact that it just came in Winter Spell means it's going to stick around for a while. So, I mean, we have that going. And then our next song card, we're moving to the 4-drop slot now. We have 4 copies of Be King Undisputed. Like I said, like this card says, actually, it's undisputed why this card is in here. Wink, wink. This card is just great removal now that we don't really have, like from past rotation, we don't have Be Prepared, obviously. We don't play Raging Storm in here because we want to go wide normally. So on the off chance that we need slight removal like this, there is other removal options in the deck, like that power line to rush into something. But obviously the power line doesn't have evasive, so you have evasive threats, and then this, obviously. Now this does bypass ward as well. Like say they only have a Merryweather Feisty Fairy on the board. Technically you're not choosing it, so it does bypass ward because your opponent has to choose. So you got that going for you. Our next 4-drop, and our final 4-drop, is 4 copies of Aerial Ethereal Voice. I don't think I gotta say much about this card either. It is just a staple card for pretty much any Amber deck that is playing songs. This card is just insanely good because when you play a song, you draw a card, and it's boost 1. If this card was boost 2, yeah, maybe it would be kind of mid, but like, I don't know. I think it still would be good personally. Now moving on to the 5-drop slot, we have 2 copies of Grab Your Bow. Grab Your Bow is just a good, reliable source of straight-up removal. It is 2 Headless Horseman triggers on 1 card. It literally just reads, banish up to 2 chosen characters with 2 strength or less. And I'm sure as you all know, the Headless Horseman, Terror of Sleepy Hollow from Whispers in the Well, does the same thing, except just 1 target. The fact that we have this, and if you remember, Grab Your Sword, deal 2 damage to each opposing character from set 1, that card was so good. Like, it's just insane that we have this as an option for this, like, style of deck, I guess you could say. Our next 5-drop, and the final one, we have another Red Panda. I actually really like this card. Haven't seen it get much use in testing, but it did win me a game once against Red Purple. We have 4 copies of Sun Yi, Red Panda Spirit. This card is just really good because you're going to be wanting to temporary Red Panda shift in on turn 2 because it's a 5/5 that quests for 2. So just the fact that you can play Meilin Lee turn 1 and then this on turn 2 is absolutely broken. There's no doubt about that in my mind at all. Now, the big girl, the big Red Panda, the popular Red Panda, if you will. please welcome our first 6-drop, the legendary from Attack of the Vine, 4 copies of Meilin Lee, popular Red Panda. This card speaks for itself. This card is so good, it's undeniably the best card for this deck. Not only does it have temporary Red Panda Shift 3, sorry, not Red Panda Shift, temporary Shift 3, excuse me, sorry, misspoke there. You can quest for 3, and it's a 4/5, so it's probably going to be trading if it gets challenged, and it has the Karaoke Queen effect, which reads once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, you just straight up gain 3 lore. So you play this and play with like Grab Your Bow or Be King Undisputed or even a Cood. Just shift this on a Meilin, then exert it, sing a Cood. Great combo. You gain 3 lore and you pay 2 less to get a bigger body on the board. Absolutely insane. Trust me, I pulled some crazy combos with that on duels during testing, and whoo doggy, it gets deadly for the opponent, let's just say that. Our next 6-drop, and our final 6-drop, is 4 copies of Powerline, World's Greatest Rockstar. Card speaks for itself. I don't need to say much about this, but for those that don't know, it's mashup effect. Also, it has Singer 9, but its mashup effect reads, once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, you reveal top 4 cards of your deck. Reveal a song card with cost 9 or less, play for free. Put the rest on the bottom. So the fact that you can like double play a Cood or double play the next card I'm about to show you, or even Red Moon Ritual, which you will see here shortly. But this card right here, I love to double sing with something like Powerline. This right here is 4 copies of Look at Our Family. Look at this family, sorry. Look at this family is just such a good source because you look at the top 5, it's a Sing Together 7, so the 1-drop Meilin can sing this, Sing Together 7, and it looks at the top 5 cards of your deck, you reveal 2 characters, put them into your hand. You play this, you sing it with Powerline, you trigger, oh look at that, you find one off top 4, and you get to play another Look at This Family. That is 4 characters in 1 trigger. Well, 2 triggers if you think about it. But anyways, so our second to last card of the deck here, we have 4 copies of Red Moon Ritual. Now this may look like a really bricky 7-cost uninkable, but it has Sing Together 7 and it has the pretty simple effect. I'll let you guys read it. Yeah, you banish anything. The fact that you can sing this with something like Powerline or even the Meilin Lee popular Red Panda, you sing with the popular Red Panda, and then if you have another base Meilin Lee, since this does have Sing Together, you can sing it. It's not something like a Cood where you can't sing together. Like a Cood to sing 3, not sing together 3. Does that make sense? If not, yeah, guys, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll feel free to answer them. If I don't respond to you within 24 hours, yeah, just keep waiting. I'll get back to you eventually. Trust me, I don't ignore you guys. But anyway, back on track, our last card of the deck. 2 copies of Ming Lee, Giant Red Panda. This is our secret weapon in the back. We only have 2 because it's very unreliable. But at the same time, it's also reliable. Because you shift this, temporary shifted on a Ming Lee that you played earlier, probably for 1 if you played a Meilin Lee and a song in that turn. Well, Meilin Lee in play, but you get the point. Shift this, it's a 10-10, you're not going to be questing, you're just going to challenge, get ready on effect. Challenge, ready on effect. Challenge, ready on effect. You're just going to wipe everything that's not evasive on the board. Give this thing evasive with something, I don't know the combo off the top of my head, but I'm sure y'all could figure it out. If you give this thing evasive, this thing is a monster to try and stop. And it's temporary shift, so all damage gets removed at the end of the turn. This card's actually insane. And with that, we have our 60 card list of the Pandamonium deck. If you want, take my deck list, try it out for yourself, see how it goes. Feel free to leave a comment on how your testing went. I personally, when I get my Attack of the Vine cards, this is probably the deck I'll be playing. So stay tuned for more updates on this deck and other deck profiles in the future. But that is going to do it for all today for Frolic Squad. I will see you all in the next profile, and just remember, the Red Panda watches over you.